Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to your favorite Hawaiian themed talk show, Larry's Luau. Aloha! Thank you for tuning in today, our special Corona at Home edition. So, we have a lot of wonderful guests that we're going to be seeing today. I would like to start off with the incredible Miss Peggy June Malloy. Give her a hand, ladies and gentlemen.
Hello. Hello.
Hello, Mrs. Malloy. Thank you for coming on the show.
Thank you for having me.
So, you are a PE instructor, and obviously the state of the world is really affecting your ability to teach PE right now. Can you tell me a little bit about how you're adapting to it?
Oh goodness sakes. This has been quite a challenge. Yes, as you said, I'm a PE teacher, online PE teacher, and I don't believe even in technology, and I do not believe in using what they call these computers. Don't even really know what they are. So it's been quite a challenge, but I am definitely up for a challenge. I'm always up for a challenge. So what I've been doing with my students now who are at home is we have been turning in homework. I've been giving them homework and they've been turning that into me. And so let me just demonstrate a little bit here for you. This is magic paper, and it's only for educators, only for educators. So what we have been doing is after I give them their homework assignment, they are to take a pen and they are to write their movements. For example, if I give them to an assignment to climb the rope hanging from the ceiling, or actually doing some hurdles, they're going to have to draw this on the airplane. And what they're going to have to do is fly this to my home so I can look at their assignment and grade them accordingly.
Or put your headphones in.
Genius.
That is incredible.
Very incredible, this magic paper that educators now can use.
So, how do you get that paper? Where do you get it? Is it a special supplier or?
Oh, we get it from the Pentagon.
Oh, wow.
Yes, very, very special, very top secret paper. Yes.
So
nobody can get it except us educators.
So you use this instead of like a video call to make sure that your students are performing the PE.
Oh yes, definitely. I don't believe in technology. I'm old school, very old school. I don't know if I mentioned, but I've been teaching online PE classes for 50 years.
Oh, wow.
Yes.
So you've been teaching PE for 50 years, not online though, but you've been teaching PE classes for 50 years.
Right, exactly.
That's
exactly.
Incredible.
Yes.
So what does a typical PE class look like for you?
Oh, well, let me explain that. Like I said, I'm very, very old school. So I first of all, my students have to dress accordingly. Now, I don't believe in showing skin. These kids today, oh dear, they're showing way too much skin. No. They have to wear long johns and sweatshirts and a big mask over their face that covers everything. And what I do is take my students to a warehouse. And in the warehouse, we have several ropes hanging from the ceiling. We also have, what is it? We also have, oh yeah. Oh, I forget sometimes. We also have hurdles, and they are spaced at least 6 feet apart. So I give them their homework assignment. They must climb that rope for at least 1 hour. Must.
A whole
And
hour.
they must do a full round of hurdles. Now, if they miss anything or if they do it incorrectly, because I'm very much into discipline, they have to go back and redo it again.
From the start.
From the start. Yes, they do. You know, kids today, they don't understand what hard work is. They don't understand a hard day's work. They're on their technology all the time, their phones, their computers, whatever it is. And it's terrible what they do with themselves today.
So you're very much against the modern technology then?
I am very much against it. All it is making our kids stupid.
Would you say that the world would be a better place without it?
I would say so. Definitely a better place without technology. Oh, it's just evil out there.
All right. I have a peer in knowledge of fitness that I would like to invite to the show.
Okay.
Excuse me, I seem to have mixed up stuff. I have Nirad coming to the show. He is a professional yoga instructor.
Oh.
Welcome to the show, Nirad.
Namaste. Thank you for having me on your show.
So it is an honor to have you here. What? Excuse me, I'm thinking of a few questions I want to ask you. So, what would you say is the main philosophy behind yoga?
Well, the main philosophy behind yoga is making the body stronger and being one with God. See, one thing that people have lost is that ability to connect with God and to be strong and to be able to run through a flock of geese without getting hurt.
I'd imagine that'd be very difficult because geese can be pretty aggressive.
Oh yeah, they just peck at you and try to kill you because they're geese. You know, they're just they're very aggressive birds.
So, yoga helps you achieve balance and be closer to God then.
Absolutely. Absolutely. Number one, there's several different forms of yoga. I am an Ashtanga instructor, and Ashtanga, it makes the body stronger for working out at the gym, for combat, for flying planes, also going to the moon. I mean, you got to be really, really fit to go to the moon. But Ashtanga is also about really balancing out this spiritual energy, because if you want to call God on a cell phone, the easiest way to do it is to do Ashtanga.
Wow. So, what do you say about the more standard school PE education in contrast to yoga? And I would also like to hear your thoughts in this area, Mrs. Piggy.
Well, number one, I feel that everyone should do PE. And the situation is like, if you're having difficulties in PE, then I suggest you do yoga so you can be more better at PE. Because PE, you have dodgeball, you have baseball, you have basketball, and yoga will help you kind of loosen up so you're not so stiff. Where if you need to do a front flip over another player, that's where yoga comes in.
All right. Yes.
Sonny. Oh, Sonny, you got it all wrong. What's this yoga stuff? I don't get that. That's not exercise. That's not teaching the youth today how to be strong mentally, physically, and emotionally. What's this yoga? It sounds like wimpy stuff.
I appreciate your opinion on it, but let me tell you something, lady. Fitness was born from yoga. Yoga was the very first fitness, so you might need to do your research.
Oh, sweetheart. Do you know how old I am? Well, let me
And
tell you.
yes,
I'm 101. I've been teaching for 50 years, my dear, and I know what physical education is. And you're talking this yoga stuff. That's just ridiculous.
I have something to tell you. I am 70 years old and I look like I'm 20, all thanks to yoga.
Well, I'm sorry to tell you, Sonny, you look about 75.
Oh, wow. What a stab to the heart.
I'm
You know you want this
sorry.
body.
I
You are
have to
just
look.
jealous and you just want to eat this body up like a hotcake.
Oh, dear, honey. I'm not too old for that.
No, please, no one is too old.
You know, I have a third perspective I would like to bring in on this topic today. Yeah. It sounds a little bit like it sounds a little bit like you two maybe cut from the same cloth then. A little bit.
I think so, probably.
I would
Like
like to bring in our third excuse me, my train of thought broke a little bit. I would like to bring in our third guest today, which is Richard Panini. He is a bodybuilder who's recently been involved in a steroid scandal, but I'll let him elaborate on that. Richard, are you there?
Hey, good morning, Larry. How you doing?
I'm doing pretty good. So, what is your
Hello?
perspective on standard physical education and on yoga for long-term health?
Come again? You broke up.
What is your opinion on physical education or yoga for long-term health?
I'm a firm believer in physical fitness. Not only does it keep you disciplined and have a good mental complex, but also keeps your body strong. I believe a stronger body leads to a stronger everything, stronger immunity, stronger thought process, and all of that. And I know there's a very wide variety of different branches of fitness that are, frankly, just a bunch of rabbit holes. And I think each and every one can possibly have their own benefits. But I honestly think some things like CrossFit are just a waste of time because you're just cheating your reps and shredding your joints.
What would you say is the best way to get fit and stay fit?
Honestly, man, you look at me and I got here through hard work and a lot of trenbolone. But
Trenbolone?
you just got to keep going. You got to do. Yes, it's a variant of growth hormone they give to cows, but in the 80s, early 90s, late 80s, it was approved for human use in the bodybuilding leagues. But if you're not giving it your all, you're not doing, whatever it takes, you're not going to get to where you want to be. It's you gotta eat big to get big. You gotta lift big to get big. And whatever you like. Look at me. Look, 8-hour arm workouts, a protein shake between every set, 5 scoops, man. Come on.
Okay, so I've got to ask: have you experienced any long-term side effects from the steroids?
Well, that kind of goes without saying. This branch of fitness is not without its risks. You're putting your body under immense stress and everything you do, even in the middle of your sleep. And I gotta tell you, I felt some pretty nasty side effects. Obviously, with a lot of long-term abuse of insulin, you'll have some enlarged hearts, a lot of fatty deposits on the liver. And man, I gotta tell you, it doesn't feel great sometimes.
Miss Peggy?
But it doesn't.
Oh, Larry, who is this guy?
He's
a joke.
well, he's a world famous bodybuilder.
He's basically cheating. That's what he's doing. And look at me.
That's
I've been
what
doing
he
yoga
said.
for
I
20
believe
years, and I'm 100% healthy. Look at
Yeah.
this
And
body.
you're skinny and small.
Are you kidding?
Okay, and you have an enlarged heart there,
No.
buddy.
Oh my gosh.
You're probably puking up blood.
You're killing yourself. That's not how you
Snap
do
like
it.
a twig, skinny prick.
Oh, yes. I can knock
God,
you dead with one
How
finger.
do you do
One
it then, you
finger.
selfish
One
slob?
finger.
Look how
One
old
finger.
you are. You're old looking. You're all wrinkly and old looking.
May I
Ugh.
ask how old you are? Richard? Richard, how old
Yes,
are you?
Larry. I am 43.
Ah,
Oh, you're 43 and have
Yes.
Oh, okay.
you look more like 143.
And I could say the same about you, you bloated bag.
Wow.
What kind of
Not
program
very
do
nice.
You have a lot of anger in your life right now, probably due to the steroids. If you would just do some yoga, it would be able.
I look wonderful for my age.
If you would just do a couple of classes with me, I could get all of that anger out and heal your body. I could get you off the steroids and living a better life.
Go to Yoga Man. Maybe
I'm
you
living
could
the best life I could possibly live in.
Hey, trust me. You see these rocks right here? You buy these rocks for $25.95, and it would heal your life. This is petrified wood.
Do those
Represents
your kidneys
tree.
or what?
Oh, now that's a gimmick, Yogurt Man.
This represents the ground, and this represents the green, the tree, the life of the planet. All of that anger, all that frustration, your PE nonsense, all of that
It's
would
not
be better
nonsense.
if you would buy these rocks. Put them in your blood, put in whatever orifice in your body, and you'll feel better.
Oh my gosh, you're disgusting.
Oh yes, you want this so bad, don't you?
Well, now you're being flattering. Oh, jeez.
No, seriously, you don't want sexually frustrated bodybuilder. You want nice, confident yoga man. I know.
So I have a
Trust your-
fourth perspective.
Excuse me?
Yes. What was that, Richard?
Go ahead, Larry.
No, you
Go
first.
ahead.
We're waiting.
I have a
For
fourth
what?
I have a fourth perspective that may be valuable in this
All right.
conversation.
Oh, great.
Captain Jill. Are you there, Captain Jill?
Yeah, what's
Hello,
up?
Captain Jill. Thank you for coming to the show. Ladies and gentlemen, Captain Jill is a professional athlete and owns her own ski school.
Yeah.
So- So, what is your perspective on what we've been talking about, the different forms of fitness and ways to take care of your health?
Well, I just kind of think you gotta do what's best for you. You know, you gotta find your flow. You gotta go with it. You gotta shred the nard. You know, just do it. You know, like when I was young, you know, I just wanted to get out there. And so what did I do? I just bummed at the bottom of a ski lift for 3 winters, and it was freaking great. So you just gotta do what's good for you, what's fun for you, and you know, we're all just here to have fun. You know, we're all just here to get along. And that's my perspective, you know, just get out there, have fun, and live your life.
What exactly is shredding the nard?
Just going for it, you know, just getting out there, just showing them what you got, you know, don't hold back, you gotta give it your all, you know, 3, 2, 1, drop it.
So,
I don't agree with her. She doesn't know anything. She's too
You
young.
don't agree with anyone.
Oh yogurt man.
You just need to get out there. I think you're just too cooped up in your space. You gotta get out in the mountains. You gotta go do some mountain biking.
Are you saying we need to leave our houses in the quarantine?
Yeah. Well, I just am saying, like, you gotta go and be free. Like, get out in the mountains. Get out in the middle of nowhere. Like, fight a bear with your bare hands. Strangle him.
I can do that, by the way.
What?
I can do that, by the way. Just strangle a bear with these bare hands.
Good for you. I believe in that. I believe in that. That's super cool.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes, I know. Mm-hmm. Yeah. All thanks to this charm right here. $30.
Oh, wow. That's really amazing.
You're so fake and phony, yogurt man.
Yogurt man, it's pronounced yoga, dear.
Oh, yoga. Well, whatever. Fake and phony.
So, Captain Jill, what do you recommend? Since you own your own ski school, I want to ask what are the types of physical fitness you recommend for your students to be in the best shape? Do you do any exercises to help them ski well?
Well, in the winter we do some exercises where sometimes I make them take off one ski and ski on one ski. That helps to strengthen one leg and you switch it to the other leg. In the summer we do lots of mountain biking. We do some cross training. I've got some good exercises. I got a good team with me, a good team of coaches in my school, and you just gotta go hard. It's got 9 to 5. It's like a job. Like these kids, we're here to have fun, but like we're also here to work.
Yes, Miss Peggy?
Sweetheart.
I like your approach.
Where did you get your education from? That's just ridiculous. That's not how you build a body. I've been teaching for 50 years. I'm
In the nursing home.
Look at this body. Oh, yogurt man. Shush. Look at this body. I've been teaching for over 50 years. That's not how you build a body. Climbing ropes and running hurdles. That's how you build a body.
Let me ask you this question, lady. Are you happy?
Am I? Yes, I'm very happy. Me and my 25 cats. We're very happy.
It doesn't sound like happiness.
you
It sounds
sound a
like
little-
sadness.
Yeah.
No, we're very happy. Very happy.
Richard,
Yes.
are you happy?
Couldn't be any happier. I think this Noogle's right. Just taking a very good approach. You gotta work yourself, man. You gotta switch up the skis to confuse the body, right, babe?
I like this guy. I like this guy. He really knows what he wants,
Yeah, thank you. Of course I do.
Maybe I was wrong about you, muscle man. Hey, come by my yoga office next week. I'll show you some moves. Loosen up your muscles a little bit.
No,
Sure thing.
don't waste your
And
time.
I'm for believers. Don't knock it if you haven't tried it.
So,
Okay, don't knock it.
Yogurt man.
yeah.
It's yoga, not yogurt, sweetheart.
Whatever.
I have a question for Captain Jill. So I've heard from one of your students that you haven't worn a helmet since 1989. Why is that? You make all your students wear helmets, right?
Yeah, research shows that, if you don't wear a helmet, you can get really bad brain damage. But how come, in the 80s, we didn't do that, and that was my prime. We just went out there and we just had a good time. And, I figure I'm just living my life. And if I die tomorrow, then that's it. That's my destiny. So, that's what I said. That's why I don't wear a helmet. I just feel constricted. I know how to ski. I've been doing this since I was a child. So, but the parents these days, like, I don't want to get sued. I don't want my neck on the line. So I've just gotta kind of do the rules. And
I tell
That's
you,
right.
thinking about the 80s, 90s, I hear no helmets and steroids. It sounds wild. What do you say, Richard?
I say it sounds like home, man. This girl's really doing it all, man. You got to take risks, or else you won't. You'll never make it. You won't leave humanity behind. A lot of Starbucks drinking cookie cutter porn addicts will tell you that it's not worth it. But when you're as defiant as I am, you're standing up there on the stage in front of 1,000 people. Look at where you're at.
I like your point.
Yeah. Yes, Miss Jill? Miss Peggy?
Oh, dear. That steroid man and that poor girl, I think they both got brain damage already. Oh, dear. Oh.
Do you have anything to say about that?
I've had a few concussions in my day, but it is what it is.
Oh, dear. You poor child. Oh, dear. You don't know what you're doing. You never did. Don't you understand, you poor child? Oh, dear. Oh, all of you. My gosh, Larry, where did you get such weird, repulsive people? No.
It looks like we're going to have to go to our commercial break in a moment. But before we do, I wanted to ask all four of you, what is the biggest piece of advice you could give everyone staying at home on how to stay fit or get fit?
I would say, first of all, do more yoga and do more sex. It'll be healthy for the body and for the mind.
Sounds like a fun philosophy. Miss Peggy.
That is ridiculous. I've never heard of such a thing. So ridiculous. This is what you need to do. Oh,
what would be your advice to everyone stuck at home, how to stay fit?
My advice is you get yourself 25 cats so you can chase them around, of course.
That is so sad.
Oh,
So very sad.
Oh my gosh. That's
Richard,
silly.
what is your advice for staying fit at home or getting fit?
I gotta agree with Yogi Bear back there on the sex part, but also, whatever it takes, man, gotta give it your all. Just when you feel like you can't do anymore, you're only halfway there. You just gotta hit it harder.
And Captain Jill, what is your big piece of advice on everyone trying to get fit or stay fit at home?
I just say, get outside, have some fun, go in the mountains, don't be alone, and just take some time to reflect on yourself and your decisions. And maybe you'll realize you made some really big mistakes. And maybe you'll realize there's some people you should apologize to. And then maybe you'll apologize. And then maybe you'll get back together with your husband. And then maybe you'll have another child.
He is such a free spirit.
I really appreciate all of your perspectives. Thank you so much for coming on the show.
Thank you for having us.
Thanks,
Thank you very much.
We'll be back later. Aloha!